Hey guys, Rubius5991 here with Online Knights, bringing you a rather terrifying Halo 4 Forge map entitled U.S.S. Cyclops, which is accompanied by the game type Midnight, both of which have been made by Nick11962 and Pol Wah. So this map basically takes place in a large naval vessel entitled the U.S.S. Cyclops, which is currently moving its way through the Bermuda Triangle. So this is why you have all this fog and this terrifying thing, and you have these creatures, be they aliens, ghosts, whatever you want to think they are. They are basically attacking your ship. So as you're going through the triangle, this massive fog has just covered everything up. You can't see too far ahead, and that adds such a terrifying element to the gameplay, and I think that that's what makes this map just so wonderful, honestly. I'm just going to give you guys an overview of this entire area. It's basically a free roam flood map, but kind of with a hide and seek element to it, just because you do want to try to hide yourself from the flood, because unless you manage to pick them up early on, they will manage to get you. So here's an example of that. Unfortunately, this player was not really ready for me, and I just jumped him and managed to take him out as the flood. But here's an example of what you're going to be seeing. Just off in the distance, somebody running, and suddenly they're out of your line of sight, then they're back in. It's really a terrifying experience. The aesthetics on the ship itself are very nicely done. I find that you're going to notice a lot of elements just that you would see in these kind of larger ships. You got these lower decks, upper decks, you got these rounded areas that would kind of be where the smoke pipes would come out, or whatever the terminology is for that. I apologize, I'm not well versed in naval terminology. But as you can see, this is kind of the lower deck areas. Once again, you've got this warning light going off. Something's definitely wrong. These pillars here are good line of sight breakers. There's not a lot of chasing in this map, I've noticed. It's a lot more of just upfront confrontation when you find each other. There's basically 3 levels: the lower deck, the main deck, and right here is kind of this upper area. It's a little hard to navigate yourself around the map unless you really know the layout, but it does make for pretty much an amazing experience whether you are well versed with it or not. There's all kinds of ambushes that take place. Right here you can see this is kind of the upper cabin, I would say. You kind of got some larger, I'd like to say line of sights, but really just the fog eliminates a lot of that element. You can just look down at the enemies, I should say, because that is a slight advantage depending on where you are, but they can still come at you from multiple points. So this is me running around the upper deck, and as you can see, they used a grid cleverly so that it does not appear underwater. So it's kind of like an invisible barrier stopping you from going beyond a certain point in the ship. So it kind of limits the size of the map just to a, logically playable level. So right here is the very front of the ship. Once again, you can see I like that little glowing light at the very front. It kind of gives you, I don't know, some kind of feeling of hope in this kind of foggy hellhole of sorts. And right here, I love this. It's a bit of a dinghy here. Some of the ropes are broken. It looks like it's going to fall overboard. It's really just a very nicely pulled off, terrifying atmosphere. I mean, the map is really fun to explore. You definitely want to stick together with friends, I would say, as a tip, because then you can try to cover each other's backs. But just overall, you got to try not to get sucked into the aesthetics there. You can also get some pickups like ordnance and armor abilities, but overall, the map just offers a great experience. So these are all the players I want to thank for helping us test out this map. I definitely had a lot of fun with this and quite a few scares. So overall, I highly suggest you guys give this a download. Anyways, Nick and Pol Wah are both members of BIOC. So BIOC is a flood community group, which I am also a part of. I'm going to link them here, so I definitely suggest you guys go look them up if you want to play some flood customs. Anyways, this has been Rubius5991 here with Online Knights. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out the video entitled The Honorary Knight System if you'd like to find out how to submit your maps to us. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.